Welcome back, everybody. I'm just making sure that everything is running correct. That we've got the background music, that all the stuff is set up correctly. Let's see, does it count as live? It does count as live, so this should now be accurate. Did it change the category? No, it didn't. Okay, good. Well, that's one thing that worked relatively well. And now I just need to see how can I actually set the now be accurate. Yeah, let's not do that. I kind of want to check. There it is. Is that a category? That is a category, okay. Yes, it is that. Okay. So hopefully that should be working. Right. Let's see how that goes now. So weird, so weird. Alright. You should be repeating yourself. Let's head over to the... Oh, I still got the... professional. Right. This is the one that it should have been. Brilliant. Alright. Let's look at what we are going to do today. So, today we're trying to get Kureiji Ollie to Gachikoi level. Let's see how well that works. She's a bit of an oddball character. I think no surprises there for those that have seen a stream of her before. Let's have a look at what we can actually do with her. So, yeah, short summary of all her attacks, special attacks and skills. It is a melee one. There's nothing special about it that I can tell immediately. It doesn't do anything. Well, it throws the sword, but I don't think that actually changes from melee to anything else. I think that would be mentioned. For the charge rifle, you basically fire a beam and then that has an effect which, depending on how much that was charged through hitting other targets with the first beam, that then deals additional damage, knockback, etc. Well, there's a second charge beam. We're gonna see how that works. I've played her once, maybe twice. I'm not sure how that played like, and it's been a while, so that might have changed as well. We've got the zombie ninjutsu. She gathers stuff while she's moving. If she stops moving for a second, all the chakra is used to deal damage, and this is a pretty dang nice ability. And I do mean a really, really bloody nice ability. You can one-hit bosses with this if you charge it long enough, and that is kind of what we will be aiming for, to be entirely honest. I am debating whether to go for the level 4 hard mode in this one, but I think we probably won't. At least not until we are Gachikoi level. Undead. She is undead. She revives every minute or so, and she loses max HP. If she does. So we actually don't want to give her any defensive items. We don't actually want to get her any healing items. We want to, well, I think we don't want to give her healing items. We don't want to give her too strong healing items because dying actually increases her output. So if we're too weak, this actually might help us out with her dealing additional damage. Undead will always activate first, so if her undead isn't available, then Chicken Feather activates, so we will use this because we want to get into situations where we can die. Or everything will be reverted if the Chicken Feather triggers. Yeah, if undead ends and she's at 0 HP, then she will actually die, so we want some healing items. Health penalty and attack boost are applied immediately as undead triggers. Time for health penalty and attack boost resets every time undead is triggered. And the 100 HP from Genghis Khan doesn't get halved. So, if we get, and we will, if we go Genghis Khan, we retain those 108 bonus HP. Which is actually quite good. Sim of all time. If she picks up merch, she gains haste and speed. And I don't think this actually heals her. Oh no, she takes 5 damage, but she heals that back. That's the way that it works. So you can trigger the damage through this if you are too strong to basically get yourself down, potentially kill you. But also you can, I think it says here somewhere, you have to pick this stuff up manually. Self-damage is not lethal. If Ollie's current health is 5 or less, it will be set to 1. Oh, okay, so you can't kill yourself, but it's is getting close enough that a single hit from anything might. This might be a 1 HP build as well. I don't think at initial levels, but I think later on that would be an option. So let's have a look at the things we can do. I didn't capture the window yet, I just realized. Let's do that real quick and then let's swap over. Alright, what do we have in the shop that might be interesting? Well, Chicken Feather. Obvious, gain the revives, just bandage, this will heal you back up. It also increases max HP, so does Piki Piman, and this actually gives you increased main weapon damage and special attacks. So even if we don't die, this will still give us a benefit. If we do die, this actually does grow weaker to some extent, but the max HP bonus kind of compensates for that. I haven't done weapons yet, I did go through these. There is an option here to take the... Oh god, which one was it? I never use this. So Beaker would be an option because the ninjutsu. Uber Sheep is probably something that we need to take here, but we'll see. What did I select as my... Oh, I might not have selected anything as my Super Collab item. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so that's a problem. I might lose the focus shades here. I think I probably will lose the focus shades. They're not that necessary for this build, and Uber Sheep is quite a bit more important when you go for Genghis Khan up here. So let's go to collabs and super collabs. So super collab, we want Genghis Khan, which is obviously Uber Sheep, and it is what's the other one called? Where is it? Where is it? Is it Elite Cooking? It is Elite Cooking. Alright. So it's Elite Cooking, which is Lava Bucket and Spider Cooking. We could go for... no, we can't go for Eldritch, because that also requires Spider Cooking. I think, to be entirely honest, that Bone Bros is thematic. But so would be... I don't think Bloodlust would be. She's not particularly lusty in that sense of the word. Cutting Board is definitely an option. Should be pretty strong with her. Anything else? Breathe-in type Asakoko would probably be fitting for her. I'm not quite sure that's a good choice though. I'm not too big of a fan of the breathe-in type Asakoko. What else? Flattening Board would be an option if we didn't use Bone Bros. Because that benefits from the damage multiplier, which Bone Bros does not. The damage multiplier on Cutting Board. Frozen Sea, we can't take, well, we could take Idle Concert, but it doesn't go to Super Collab. We could go Light Beam. I don't use Light Beam very often, so I think I'm gonna go with that. I don't like Legendary Sausage, but Lightning Wiener is alright, to be entirely honest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we need 4 or do we need 5? It's 6 slots, 1 is occupied, 4. Okay. Trying to remember. So we have Cutting Board and Ian Curse, we have Lava Bucket Spider Cooking, we have Fan Beam Glow Stick, right? We have Pluck Type and Sausage. We don't need Psycho Axe, we don't need Wonder Water, we don't need CEO's Tears. Are we gonna go with CEO's Tears or with Wummy Water as the final one? I'm actually inclined to go with Wummy Water to get a defensive one. This will only happen at highest levels, and the first one we're gonna do is her base weapon. The base weapon is the only melee one, so this actually becomes our melee defense. And why is Hollow Bomb in here? We don't need Hollow Bomb. Oh, we need one to be thrown away, which will be Hollow Bomb. Yes. Okay. Let's see how this build actually holds up, shall we? Oh, one important question. Is she actually at level 20? G rank 26, yes. Isn't that the second level? Is she already on second level? Let me check that real quick before we continue. Yeah, she already is. That's still two games that we need to play. I wonder where she got the second level from. Let's use her normal outfit for this. We cleared, yeah, two standard level and that's it. Okay. Not quite sure where she got the extra level from. So yeah, if we go Gachikoi, she might actually be able to go past the stage 4 hard. The one that I struggle with on stage 4 hard is the part where we have to do math. Not because I'm bad at math, but doing math while dodging a bunch of stuff, which I haven't played this with any Gachikoi characters, and I think you kind of need to be Gachikoi to actually clear the screen enough to be able to focus on the math question. Only one where I would say you might not is a very, very strong defensive character, where you really don't care about what the actual screen, well, enemy density is around you. We will take the healing item as support. I don't think we're gonna need this, but yeah. We got Fan Beam and Elite Lava Bucket immediately, which is not bad. No, lava bucket is one of the important items. Oh yeah, I need to charge. I forgot. Ooh, I need to move around constantly. Just bandage is an option, but I prefer... That will increase our max HP. Do we want that early? Do we want that later? If we die, we kind of want that later, so we're gonna go with Path of Sincerity for now. But I think the max HP gets divided one way or another, so... spider cooking. Ooh, that's a lot of good ones. I think we're going to go with Pluck type to keep Pluck type, and we're going to take Uber Sheep. Because we want the max HP from that one. Oh, we found Cutting Board as well. Cutting Board is really strong for her, so that's definitely one that I want to pick up fairly quickly. Something dropped, but I can't remember. I didn't see what it was. Dang it, I promise Tiara is more important. It wasn't just that, was it? Hollywood we're going to eliminate. We're going to take Cutting Board here, and we're going to ignore Ian Curse for now. Even though I really want that as well. I think the damage bonus on her on Cutting Board is better than the performance on Ian Curse on like large groups of enemies is really good. We're gonna go max HP up. Will make her quite difficult to kill. Hopefully not too difficult to kill, but we can always like just stand still and get killed, to be entirely honest. Path of Sincerity. I'm not a fan of the fact that it doesn't actually show you how much it's gathered in terms of chakra, which is the term that is actually used in the game for this. But here back the down to choosing gain 40% haste and speed for 8 seconds. We're gonna go with this one. And we found our first of these. This will only give us one, so we kind of want to start improving these. Spider cooking, enchant this. What does it give us? Size. Size is good. It's an AoE, so size is pretty decent. Not my favorite thing in the world. I can't take Wally Water, that's the final one. I can take Glow Stick, but Glow Stick we would require Fan Beam. So that's not the ones that we actually want right now. We are going to take Credit Card here. Even though it would be very useful to actually finish the weapon category. Not with this one though. We get 3 skills. This takes a while. This one actually gives us something immediately. So let's go with that one. And we are gonna enchant the lava bucket. I cannot afford enchanting the lava bucket. Let's increase Path of Sincerity. Can't forget about that one. Alright. That's another one of those. We got Fan Beam, which is the alternative to the Glow Stick. That is not what I'm looking for. We're going to finish up Super Fall Time, and we are going to finish up this one to upgrade this, and this should now deal a lot more damage. Alright. Piggy Pig Beeman, that's actually one that we can take immediately. Yeah, because I think the max damage gets and the max health gets divided. So we should be good. That was risky. I need anvil. And I need chicken feather. And I don't want to take chicken feather last because that could... Well, I mean, not on this level, to be entirely honest. I don't think we'll die here. So we'll take just bandage here and then the blacksmith item. That was a waste of a charged... a real waste of a charged rifle. Or a charged rifle. Zombie ninjutsu. Good grief, that actually gives us a bunch of bonuses. These guys. Spider cooking. Didn't we have another anvil somewhere? Did I use that for the wrong thing? Probably did. Because there's no anvil active. Ooh, speed up. We could go for the speed up. We will go for the speed up. She's getting a lot of attribute drops early on. I'm not quite sure why. Level sheep? Or what are we going to do here? We're going to go for the lava bucket. I could go for rerolls, to be entirely honest, but, well, I kind of do want to because I need to finish up. We are going to eliminate this one. I need to finish up my items, and this is Ian Curse enchanted already, so that is what we're going to run with. Very nice. No stamps yet, despite having picked up the important one already. We're going to eliminate that and take the blacksmith gear, which is the one thing that I was looking forward to quite a lot. Alright, so, not the worst start. Not the best, but not the worst. There's an anvil. Alright, let's try to enchant this now. Maybe? Yes? Yes. We have enough money for that. Can't. Yeah, we want the scaling items to finish. So we are gonna go for this kind of stuff. I don't know why this chicken formation is not really a challenge, so long as you can move. Stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. Alright. That's a super item. That's a super credit card. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. We're gonna finish the skills first. Even if this one, well, even if these are a little bit iffy from time to time. Yes, because it is. Okay. Explosions! Alright. Another anvil. What are we going to go for on the anvil? The actual anvil. We don't want to go for Ubushi, we don't want to get these up. Are we going to go for spider cooking? We kind of want to pull up these two at the same time, so I think that is what we're going to do. And we're going to go with the second lava bucket on the second upgrade. This gives us more damage, this gives us more lava duration and increased damage, so yeah. Still the better upgrade. increased area, or... Sorry, that's what that was. Increased damage or increased damage? We're gonna go with this increased damage. And increased area or increased damage? We're gonna go with increased area on this one. Alright. And we've got another healing item. They will make it really difficult for me to actually die here. Increase frequency of hits, increase damage. We're gonna go with the frequency of hits. Increase damage, increase damage. Level 5, level 5. So if you concentrate on every other, you can actually kill half of them. That's about it. Frequency, no, damage, or throw more lava buckets. More lava buckets. Alright, the good thing about the skill is that you actually have a second, so you can restart walking after doing something. That's the primary function of that. Get a little bit more control over it. We could max this out, and the other one's not available, so that is what we will be doing. I'm already out. Oh, we got a ghost. We got the ghost. We're gonna swap this out for this one, and we will upgrade this to maximum immediately. She's got a fairly decent weapon, like just as a weapon. It doesn't do anything fancy, except for being thrown and spinning around. But it's just a really good weapon. Like there's no secondary mechanics involved in this. I'm gonna take the HP up, yeah. Alright. Sure, I directly ran into that one. Oh, that was... Well, I don't know how often that actually hits, so that might have been the charge shot that did this. We're gonna go for Uber Sheep before we upgrade the in-person cutting board. I don't think that will be too important because we're still level 32, so quite alright. I probably don't need to focus on Uber Sheep right now. I think upgrading weapons is the better choice. Just doing more damage is nice. And you can't actually upgrade into the Super Collab before you are level 50. So no sense in focusing on that. I think, oh yeah, that's for Lightning Arena, which we have the setup for that with Gachikoi. So we will fill that slot. Which will allow us to do stuff in the future. Ian Curse, we're going to go with cutting board, enchant that. Great. And enchant Asakoko. Right. She feels like a really solid character, even though one of her abilities I haven't even used yet. But I think probably could trigger that on the next boss, but I think I'm going to keep that for the final boss because the rat tends to be a little bit difficult to deal with. Like, she's got a lot of HP, and I just want to demonstrate what you can do with that thing, with the attack. And then enchant this one, and then if that should be everything enchanted in here. Yeah. So now we're gonna go for the Uber Sheep. It doesn't hurt us right now, so that is what we're gonna do. Yeah, I don't really even need to use most of my really good items. Okay, now things start to heat up a little bit. We are at 7:28, so in 30 seconds we get another boss. So I don't want to use my special right now. We will upgrade Ian Curse. Kind of would like to actually get... Yeah, these are much easier to deal with if you stand still. Or if you actually concentrate on it and remember which the next one is. Because they will spawn around you in a pattern that doesn't actually cross your path unless you move around. Which one? I think Ian Curse. Yeah, we're gonna go Ian Curse and Cutting Board. It means we will have to upgrade them at the end of that. I mean, technically no, because we can just take anything else, but probably should. Fire 2 curses, Wall Struggle, Father. I'm gonna go with both of those, yeah. Like that charge rifle? Holy shit, that's strong. I know that I'm using it wrong, like you should circle it around to actually fire on as many people as possible and then come back. But even then, even now, even using it wrong, it's still super strong. Cutting Wall is maxed out, so we are now maxing out Ian Curse, and that will give us another golden anvil, hopefully soon. There it is. Let's combine those into Bone Grows. Which, yeah, that's certainly a thing. And now we're gonna go for Sausage and Plug type, and that will actually be quite dang strong. Like, she levels a lot faster than I expected her to. Don't know what it is. An additional Asakopo, additional knockback. We don't really need a knockback. Take the additional damage. Good Fan Beam. I mean, I have to take something that doesn't combine right now. This is pre-enchanted, so I will take it. These guys, I do not like these guys. They are really annoying. Alright, we are approaching the 9-minute mark, at which point I can do this again. Speed upgrade? Sure. I don't really need the reverse stamp, and well, I don't really need to use the reverse stamp, as in use it to upgrade or swap anything. So I'm not gonna right now. That came pre-enchanted, so I don't need to do anything with that. We're level 41, so that's still 9 levels where we can get the Uber Sheep, and we will get an anvil beforehand anyway, because at the 10-minute mark we will get an anvil. Because of the super credit card. So that's level 2, that's level 3. I think we take the small knockback, and which one is better? Reduce time between attacks or increase damage? 30% damage is better than 20% damage. So, even though it hits more often, this is probably the more beneficial one. Do I need you? Personally, I think you're better than this one. So let's just swap those out. Not gonna use it yet. I'm not quite sure which one I will add in terms of stamps. I guess a damage stamp and maybe a size stamp would be nice. I know that it's pretty much my standard go-to, so we'll see. We will in fact see. Alright. I just realized the one thing that I think is missing on this entire thing is I am not seeing whether there is anyone in chat. I can see chat itself, but I can't see whether there actually is anyone doing anything in chat. And I also just realized that I don't have that element on this screen. Why? Don't tell me I only have that on the other one. Yeah, it's not... Or do I have to... I probably have to swap out of this mode. No, it's just not there. Okay, let's add it to here, actually, before we continue. I know we generally don't do this, well, we don't really need this, I mean... let's add this to OBS. And let's move you to the middle. If I actually can get you fairly middling. There we go. So if something happens, we actually do get some sort of notice of that. I go into studio mode. Do I still see that? Well, kind of. Yeah, because I can prepare that then over here, which I generally don't need. Okay. I don't see it in here. Okay, so this is the preparation stuff. Nice. Good. Alright. We are going for... What are we going for? Plug type and sausage, I believe. I could finish Uber Sheep and hope to get the thing early, but I don't think that is going to happen very much. Oh, I actually lost my haste, so give me a couple of items. Nice. There we go. Give me more. Give me. Yeah, the things that are currently happening with Hololive are a little bit sad, to be entirely honest, and I'm not talking about people quitting. I'm talking about what the companies are currently doing. There are some directions which are quite worrying. I don't think this bandage should upgrade that. I guess the other one would be better because we simply don't need the healing improvement. The healing is way too strong for what we're facing here. But that can like shift very quickly, so find an additional one, yeah, I'll go with that. Knock back to hit, or more damage, I might be better than yours. Alright, attack area and damage, sure. Okay, now that is number 6 as well. Alright. Okay, we can max out that one, we will. And the plug type, and we don't need you, and I don't need you, and yeah, the stats are not dropping as much as I was hoping. Well, it's always a bit of a gamble if you don't like get the, well, even if, it's even a gamble if you get the item, because getting the stamp is not really assured. Okay, I'm not level 50 yet, but apparently I was lucky enough to find it. I didn't even know that it actually dropped beforehand. And now we have an active healing item, so we are perfectly fine. I don't think there is anything that can kill us here. But we still cannot stand still, because that would deplete our charged up chakra. Chakra? Possibly. Another anvil. By the way, this was not the stuff that I was. Is the anvil actually dropping once every minute? I'm gonna have to check in a moment. I thought it was every 2 minutes, but I might have been wrong. We're still missing an item, which is the feather. Right. And we're missing a weapon, which also hasn't dropped yet, which would be the glow stick. I think we've seen it before though. So we're gonna go with this one for now. And this one again. I can't remember whether this might have actually been a 5-level item. How many of these would actually need still? How many stamps? Let's do this. I need enchant glow stick. Increase size, increase damage. Oh, something just disconnected. Don't tell me we just skipped a moment in the stream. That is not good. Did we just get disconnected? Why? Why me? Come on. Don't be like that. Doesn't look like it. How long have we been connected? Nope. That has not happened. So I wonder why we just lost connection in OBS. Because everything looks okay. Who knows? Alright. Okay. Let's see how this goes now. We've got flower, which is this is slow and 30% weapon damage. This is reduced attack defense. What are you doing? What is just happening? Eliminate that one, that's not the one that I want. We're gonna finish the items now, just to get that done and to get the last slot filled as soon as possible. I'd love to actually know what OBS is complaining about, because it's telling me something about a connection, but it doesn't look like I'm losing anything. Oh, I found chicken feather and the... I'm gonna take that, yeah, we're gonna keep the other one ready to collect. The rest is actually improved. This gives me an instant improvement, this gives me a long-term improvement, which I hopefully don't need. This just gives me a 2.5 level. These guys, I already have the upgrade for everything else, so I might go for this. But these take forever to level, and this is just up to level 3, so that's 6 levels, which is enough to get one of these to full, or I can free up 3 slots. So I'm gonna free up this 3 slots as fast as possible. It's gonna be with Promise Tiara and not you, but Promise Tiara. The attack up and take that. Alright. She is an astonishingly good character for how basic her mechanics are. I think the only interesting mechanic, like the exceptionally interesting mechanic, is the charge rifle. It's the one thing that you're actually using on a regular basis. Everything else is fairly basic. And I know what you might be thinking. I'm calling her basic B, but that's not what I'm doing. But yeah, I think the undead doesn't trigger enough to actually be an interesting mechanic. Like, I normally don't use the chicken feather because I just don't need it in a normal game session. So having a skill that does that feels a bit off, shall we say. Come on. Yes, I will finish this one, even though I said I won't need this for a long while. Yes, I'm still avoiding damage. Yes, I could deliberately trigger the death and then see how that actually works. She's got 277 hit points. That's very little that can actually kill her still. We're gonna finish this, as I said, and then we're gonna go for a single one, and this is going to be the glow stick. Not interested in the burger. Not interested in the coins. Coins what we get anyway. We're at 13 minutes and we're already gearing towards the final stages of the build. That is quite something. Really quite something. Yeah. It's actually become really difficult to kill her. I can't even see what dropped here. Oh, it's a crit item. I think we should probably sell these, because we will not be using them. Not all of them, we might use 2 of them, but we don't really need anything else, as I went with the attribute increase. Let's go for the beam. It is the last thing that we need, well, before we do the final item, which is the one with water. Another speed up, okay. You are quite insistent on that one. Alright, and with that we have finished the fan beam. And immediately got the golden anvil. Right. Build pretty much finished. This will give me the item anyway in pre-enchant, so I didn't select it. It is the last thing that we still had. I had already finished, I had already eliminated the Holobomb, which would have been the only thing that could have ruined this, is accidentally drawing the Holobomb to the last weapon that we have selected, that we didn't want. Which is extremely unlikely. Well, it's impossible because we eliminated it, so I'm just not 3 of those. That was close, I almost triggered that. I'm gonna eliminate you. I don't need you. What's going on? Why am I stuck? All stuck. I don't know why. Like I've never seen this meme in the original form. It's just recently when people were talking about it again that I saw that. I don't know why. I do keep that in my mind now. Technically, I probably did see it back in the day, but it never really interested me, so it wasn't funny to me back then. So, yeah. But yeah, right now, I don't know why I can't keep that out of my head. It's still not funny, but I do remember it now. That range, sure, why not? Almost. Oh, don't stand still. Don't stand still. Not even for a second. Just battling, not for a second. That looks like a boss. But looks like the boss is invisible. And this should be the second floor. I don't know where that one fired to. Oh, there's so much going on the screen. More HP! No! I don't need more HP. I don't mind more HP, but I don't need more HP. Oh, this should push me over 300. Question is, will it? It has not. I don't think it increases in the way that I would expect it to, so then it says like 10% HP that goes from current value. I think it's 10% base value. Not too bad on mine. Alright. Maybe? Yes. Ooh, haste. Yeah, I will take haste. Alright, we're gonna take the lightning arenas because they aren't bad, and what else? Bone Bros is quite powerful, so why not? Speed up, yep. I don't need you, I don't like that, why not? What I kind of want to see is the attack on the sword, which is, you know, thematic for her. Since she's got a sword stuck in her head, but if I don't find it, I won't be close it. I shall rage and rage for days. Only days. Alright. Come on. Crit is 36. We're gonna go speed. Don't need you. 10 seconds. More speed. Sure. Oop. Upgrade that one. Why not? And other things are we are approaching the end of this run. There should be a boss somewhere. Oh, there he is. It's getting so full now that I have trouble seeing where I'm aiming my things. Yeah, we know at this stage we only get points. Still haven't figured out whether you can get the super items from delivery chests, delivery boxes, I suppose, after finishing everything else. I still haven't seen it done. Still hasn't happened to me. I would be very interested whether that actually works. Whether that's an undocumented feature, shall we say. Alright. Come on. I don't mind going with the AoE stuff. Like this one, that one. Sure. Well, pick those two in particular, I guess. Okay, she's quite ridiculous. Like the movement speed that she's got there. She's got 7 merchandise at the peak and 4 at the minimum, which is incredible. And her healing ability, despite that not being actually a thing for her, it's still pretty dang insane. The problem is that now, none of these guys are dropping anymore. Which is a little bit sad, because I don't get any of my regular buffs for this. I did get another one of those, which means we are at the 20-minute mark. Yeah, let's increase bone growth and the base weapon, and that should be good. Yeah, like if you start not killing stuff in this, there she is, so be ready to finish her. Good fight. She survived that, holy fuck. Like that was pretty much the entire game. She survived that, plus... Good grief, don't want to go there. She survived that, plus a super... before we do that. No! I didn't get to sell the last item, the last cent. Okay, normally the fight against Bay takes a lot longer, but yeah, with this stuff that is perfectly fine, perfectly adequate. Alright. What I'd like to see is, do we actually have anyone watching? Is that just myself? That is it. Can I not have this? Like if I refresh this, then I definitely do go into that one. Let me have a look what this actually looks like right now. Okay, no, it does actually work. Alright. So we do see that the stream is going actually okay in this regard. Does it? Oh, there is a delay, obviously. Despite me running this without a delay, which is really odd, there's still a delay. And you should be live as well, yes. Alright. How long is this? Okay, yeah. It is acceptable. But yeah, that one watcher is actually myself. Great. Oh no. Well. I don't know what half of these things are. Defense mode? Only emotes, only followers, slow chat. I don't think I need slow chat. Alright. Well, I should see chat in OBS, but I don't see whether anyone's actually watching. If I open this here, what will happen? Does it actually count both of those? Only follow... yeah, whatever. Alright. Okay, yeah, this seems to be working as well. Again, no actual, well, yeah, it's now. I've got one viewer, which is myself. Thanks. Okay, right. What other streams do we have? Well, mostly gaming stuff. Good. So, should we do another game? I kind of have to do something before the hour is up, so this is where we will stop today. Next episode we're gonna finish doing Ollie, but that's next episode for this, for Holocure. In between we are gonna play one other game, and on before then, on Sunday, we're gonna finish the leather crafting. because I kind of want to get that done, and I think we should be able to do that in a single additional session. So, until then, this was Nomad Technician, and I see everybody on Sunday. Goodbye. Of course, I was immediately ready to go to this one. God damn it. Well, I'm learning. That's what this is for.